Good evening. We are ready for soccer on this Saturday night as Orange County SC hosts Las Vegas Lights FC. As we are thrilled to have you along for the ride. Drew Felios alongside Ryan Davis. Orange County, a side that is ready with 27 points on the season, 6 victories, looking to add to that total. Tonight, let's take a look at these standings as both of these sides very much alive. Of course, Phoenix working wonders in the Western Conference, but from 5 through 14, only 6 points separates those sides, and you see both of these sides very much in contention.
Well, we see the magic number 8, LA Galaxy 2, with 32 points. These teams are 5 points adrift from being right there in the playoff mix. So they are definitely in the hunt as we come down this stretch. So tonight again, 6-point swing in this matchup. Both coaches, both teams know what's at stake tonight.
So our players to watch, players with the most potential. Michael Seton, brought to you by Pro Sport. Michael Seton, tremendous for Orange County.
Michael Seton is instant offense. Once he gets into that last third and the ball is at his feet, defenses crumble. So as a result, they're going to have to stay in front of him and stay with him as much as they can, because if he gets past them, players get open and chances are created.
Our other Pro Sport player to watch, Thomas Olsen, the goalie for Las Vegas Lights.
Thomas Olsen, the local boy from Vegas, 61 saves, 5th in the Western Conference, 8 clean sheets, 2nd in the Western Conference. Thomas Olsen is the rock you need for any club between the sticks to have any sort of success during the year.
Yeah, this has been a tremendous rivalry. Orange County SC and Las Vegas Lights FC. Of course, Las Vegas Lights only their 2nd year of existence. They've developed some rivalries in just that short period of time. Kickoff straight ahead. Stay with us.
At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you.
New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade. The perfect blend of real ginger taste with a splash of real juice. Are you ready to taste Nirvana?
Hey, honey! Do we want to taste Nirvana?
Yeah, sure.
How long have you been sitting in my yard?
Since Tuesday.
Try New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade.
Take a mile, just like that. Goal! Orange County. Oh, it's a world-class goal from Orange County.
Just about set for kickoff here. Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine. Orange County SC. The home side tonight, Las Vegas Lights FC, the visitor with one more victory. Let's take a look at tonight's starting 11 presented by Adidas, official merchandise of OCSC for Orange County. Ryan, who really stands out to you along with Michael Seton?
Well, we have Darwin Jones, who's a slippery when wet on that right-hand side. He can't create for them. He's someone they're going to try to cut loose quick and often. He's someone that can really help this Orange County team get 3 points tonight against Vegas.
Michael Orozco, too, the defender, nobody more important on the pitch. His leadership counted on big time. And for Las Vegas Lights, Olsen doing wonders. 8 clean sheets as the keeper. But Sandoval, key in the midfield, and Villarreal, the forward, huge as well.
Villarreal, the veteran, played in the MLS for countless years. He's going to bring that leadership up on the forward line, and he's going to work together with Zelaya, the most decorated player in El Salvador history. That forward line is something to be reckoned with for Las Vegas Lights.
So beautiful night for soccer. And the coin flip. And it looks like going to be won by Orange County SC. Mentioned the rivalry these two sides have been able to develop. It's been such an adventure over the last few seasons for Las Vegas. There's our referees tonight. Elvis Osmanovic is the head referee.
It's going to be even more special tonight. 8 players from the Las Vegas Lights team are from the Orange County area. Family, friends, everybody in town. And of course, this man, Eric Winalda, the legend of U.S. soccer, is going to try to lead this Las Vegas team to victory on the road.
Made such an impact, brought credibility immediately to Las Vegas Lights. As we take a look now at our Hoag Orthopedic Injury Report. Hoag Orthopedic Institute with your injury report tonight. You've got Trotter, also Alston, Vinicius, and for Las Vegas Lights, De La Fuente and Fair.
Kevin Alston is a huge loss for Orange County. They're going to have to try and find multiple players to plug up that hole on the field. And that's somewhere Las Vegas may try to exploit as we move forward.
Got Pada and Ataka suspended tonight for yellow card accumulation. Las Vegas will have to have cooler heads tonight. That's something that has been really tough to come by this season for the visitors, something Coach Ronaldo certainly wants to work on.
With a game that's so hyped and all the fans are going to show up to see this matchup, you know it's going to wear on the players and on the field. So it'll be interesting to see if they can hold their tempers and their emotions in check for the full 90 minutes.
Electric Company has found their seats.
I love it. Electric Company. That's what an amazing name for a fan support. You know, during these times here, the motivational talks, just to have everybody on the same page, to get everybody on the field and out of the locker room mentally is so important in any sport.
Orange County coming off a 2-1 loss at Tacoma last week. Match they probably should have won. Led a lot in the statistical categories, but just an unfortunate late goal, and they don't come away with a result. So we are underway. Las Vegas Lights and Orange County SC. Drew Felios with Ryan Davis. And the field just pristine tonight. Gorgeous pitch here in Orange County as usual. Ball played quickly by Jabin Torre. Olsen touches for the first time and coming up. Orange County sending a little message here in the opening minute.
Well, if you're interested to see what the temperature is going to be like on the defensive end, Orange County are going to press high and press often. They're going to force the game tonight. They're at home. They're the hosts. And they're going to show the Las Vegas Lights around this Orange County Stadium.
Clearly the objective, be aggressive and do it from the start.
Just hearing the drums here, the tempo, the environment. Beautiful day for soccer. As Las Vegas Lights themselves are pressing high. This is going to be a high-octane game here, Drew, on the West Coast.
The last meeting with Las Vegas for Orange County, it was a 1-1 tie back on June 8th. Orange County, only 6 wins to their credit. Still very dangerous inside, pieces they feel starting to come together. And a team that certainly nobody wants to face is certainly, if they get into the postseason, shot set up there just inside that 18-yard box.
It looks like to be an offside call. Referee had his hand up. As we see the electric company are trying to get the crowd into it. Dale, dale, that's the famous chant.
You know, sometimes whenever you come in to somebody else's house, you kind of take a few minutes to get comfortable, sort of just look around, survey the land. Not the case with the electric company. They are making themselves heard here in the opening minutes for sure.
That's right, with a lot of local players on this Las Vegas team as well. The rivalry is alive in Orange County.
Saw Forrester with the challenge that time.
Poor touch by the number 8, Rivas.
Yeah, clearly, Orange County wants to get out to the early lead, really take it to Las Vegas. This is Jones now, part of that devastating 1-2 punch.
Well, Darwin Jones can control that ball with 1 man or 2 men on him, so he's going to be a prime target tonight.
Now this is Amico, former Swope Park Ranger, doing some work. Clearly you see the pace that they're establishing here early. As coming up to deflect was Rivas.
Well, first corner of the match, and it belongs to Orange County. No surprise there, they've been aggressive from the start. Just to give you an idea of the differences in styles here. Orange County has 1,300 less passes. Sorry, Las Vegas has 1,300 less passes than Orange County, and yet Orange County has 40 more shots on goal.
First set piece of the match. Ball trails back. Van Wolfgang comes back to get it. We got a player down just outside the 6, and the trainers will quickly come out to have a look. Let's take one more look.
Corner coming in. It was a header. Didn't seem to be much in it. It looks like Michael Seton was the one who tagged the Villarreal.
Villarreal, the forward out of Inglewood. Got that MLS experience. And we talk Las Vegas, a team that does not really possess, that's not really their game. Coach Winaldo says, trying to build the talent level on my side before we can really establish the way I want to play soccer. Until then, it's sort of just mix and match and try and piece things together.
Yeah, they tried the whole possession thing at the beginning, but then they got burnt, as when the ball was given away, they weren't able to close the spaces down. So when teams counted on them really quickly, they lost a lot of early games of the season. So Eric Winaldo changed the environment and played a lot more simplistic style to try and get themselves back in the race, which he did. But as a result, the style of play has changed drastically for this young Las Vegas team. But they've added some veterans, and it's interesting to see what happens down the stretch here. Tell you what, with Michael Seton, Forrester, and Darwin Jones, it is, talk about electric company. That's how it is on that Orange County front line.
They got some real nice pieces. So waiting for it all to come together. A little bit of a slow start for Orange County. Did not get a result until their 5th game of the season, and it's sort of been an uphill battle since then. Place it down now, and this will be Villarreal on top of it.
Interesting story for number 14, Quinn, the one who gave up the foul. Really struggled at the beginning of the year. Didn't have much support in midfield. But now that Forrester's back in the lineup, he's really come back and helped out. And Quinn's game has come along. As the referee once tells the team, the Las Vegas Lights, to wait for the whistle. They're going to have to do this one over again.
So now Christian Torres on top of it.
Headed out by who else but number 26, Hume. All 6'6" of him.
Just underway here, 7th minute. And a beautiful night in Orange County, California. Drew Felios, Ryan Davis. 27 points for Orange County. As you see, Gabe Robinson, part of the USL Team of the Week, getting recognized for his stellar play in the back for Las Vegas Lights.
What an addition, and he's a rookie. Steps right in and makes an immediate impact on this Las Vegas team. 21 appearances so far. And he seems so comfortable out there.
Now Lights starting to get numbers for Torre. And Rivas has it poked away.
Jovan Torre played for the U.S. national team under 20 in the World Cup some years ago. Played in the Toulon in France and then CONCACAF under 20. Well-decorated youth player back in his day.
Jakovic able to keep possession for Las Vegas. And now Villarreal, surrounded by orange jerseys, able to keep it. And let's see if the Lights can get something working here. Torres, a quick touch. Torre also. And now spinning around is Rivas. Rivas tries to find a crease, and the flag will go up as Zelaya was in motion.
Can't say enough about Rodolfo Zelaya. 21 goals for his native El Salvador, trailing the great Raul Diaz Arce. He's played in Mexico, he's played in Russia, and already 1 goal to his name in just 4 appearances so far this season.
Here's Orozco, Michael Orozco. He's played at the highest level. I mentioned how important he is earlier to Orange County. He's passed a little bit off as Ansa was the intended target. But that combo, that up top for Orange County SC. You get Seton doing what he does best. And you got Darwin Jones right next to him. It's really a great combination of power and speed that really you don't get anywhere else in this league.
Well, you have a target man in Michael Seton, and then you have Darwin Jones, who can just run at anybody. Great ball control and endless skill. And with that combination, it's so hard to defend. We heard Coach talk about the game.
Looks like the player's going to come off here. They've taken a shot to the face. And he's going to leave the match. It's Rivas, who is sent to the showers here in the 11th minute.
Well, he just took the shirt right off and walked to the showers. Interesting to see what happens here.
So we'll stand by. Orange County, meanwhile, trying to take advantage. Other end, ball shot off the crossbar.
Well, if you didn't know about Darwin Jones before, now you will know. That's what you get. 1 against 3, gets the shot off, it rocks the crossbar. And the Jamaican almost put this Orange County team in front.
Jones certainly has got that quick strike ability. And it looks like Rivas is done for the night. Just getting word. It happened so quickly.
Interesting to see if we can get a look at that. It looks like it'll be a yellow card now. Seems to be on number 11, Forrester.
Well, remember the last time these two sides met. It was a very physical game. And an Orange County player sent off the last time. Both coaches warned us of that during the week. Said that cooler heads will have to prevail. Knows that there's going to be times where things get a little chippy. That's natural in this game, but you rarely see it this early.
Yeah, first 10 minutes, you know, everything to play for. So many people from out of town, from Orange County, showing up to watch this game because of the players' involvement. And Rivas sent to the showers in the first 10 minutes. That's going to put Eric Winalda right back on the back foot, away from home. Desperate to at least get a point. Can't lose this match, he said. And with Darwin Jones, Michael Seton, and Forrester on the field, there is now blood in the water.
Meanwhile, Amico with a yellow card for Orange County. Home side, trying to strike quickly right back. Lights FC able to send it down the pitch. Again, not much possession here in the first 13 minutes for the visitors.
Look at the movement by this front line as Forrester supporting Seton.
Now it's Quinn, Aidan Quinn. So dependable for Orange County SC. 5 goals on the season, former FC Cincinnati star. Let's take a look. Just moments ago, saw the very speedy Darwin Jones, and this is quite a run.
Well, early ball by Quinn over the top. Here's Darwin Jones, players all around him, not a problem. Dances one, dances two, and then gets his laces on the ball, just hits the crossbar. And Las Vegas survive. What about being a man down and a goal down? That'll be disastrous for Eric Winalda. So with 13 minutes gone, you have 11 players against 10. If you thought Orange County had the tempo turned up, it's going to go to max level now. Because this Las Vegas team is going to have to run for 75 minutes down a man.
Robinson now to throw it in. The set piece could be the equalizer. Safe to say they've got to own it tonight. And this will be a very, very long throw in here for Vegas, but that is the specialty. And let's see how far this one travels here.
Gabe Robinson.
Oh. That one had a chance.
Why take corners when he can just throw the ball from that distance?
That was like a Roger Clemens fastball.
Now, is he going to pick up the ball and throw it from the corner, or is he going to kick it? That was an impressive delivery by Gabe Robinson.
In this case, Clayton Kershaw fastball.
That's right. Now he could use the rocket.
Pablo Cruz now will set it down. Midfielder out of Pasadena. Ball nice and high.
Now, if you're going to put the ball nice and high like that.
Kept alive now in the box. Give it a ride with the left foot. And it's fielded by Cruz.
Looked like to be a missed kick that has now found Pablo.
Cruz now 1v1, sends it in again. Orange County avoids danger.
There's Darwin Jones in full flight again.
Jones has certainly got some wheels. See how frantically Lights FC gets back defensively, sent in the box and skates across that 6-yard box and eventually cleared.
Well, Darwin Jones is the honey for the bees. They all surround him. He releases the ball to the overlapping left back. Contour, he plays it across the goal, and in the end, number 7, Pablo Cruz, who took the corner on the other end, cleared it away.
Finally elevating is Olsen to douse the fire.
Great take by Olsen, taking the pressure off his back line, snuffing that out.
Well, Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship in many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, go to selectsportamerica.com. That's selectsportamerica.com. 17th minute here in Orange County. Las Vegas Lights trying to get their legs under them. As early on, a shocking moment, Edwin Rivas leaves this match just in the opening minutes. A little bit of chaos ensuing. Orange County SC with a couple opportunities, unable to convert so far, but they are knocking on the door.
Yeah, trying to find their way through this Las Vegas team that's now sort of bunkered down. Both teams started with a high press. Of course, once Rivas was expelled, Las Vegas have now bunkered in. And it's up to Orange County to find that room to get around.
Orange County head coach Braden Cloutier. Very optimistic with this side as they head down the stretch here this 2019 season.
Just looking at Darwin Jones, definitely has license to roam. Was on the left-hand side a little while ago, now on the right. He definitely has the options to pick where the room is.
Out to Miko, Van Wolfgang. Aidan Quinn will reset.
Aidan Quinn is such an important part for this team. He's that linchpin, that orchestrator between the back four and the midfield. He's going to try and get on the ball here again. Well, before this game started, Las Vegas was never going to be... Sorry, here's Darwin Jones.
Jones, 1v1, so dangerous. Tried to cross it, and it was sent out. Again, Las Vegas Lights avoids danger.
So hard to defend those crosses coming across the 6-yard box on the ground with pace. Defenders have to wrap their leg right around it just to get it for a throw.
Take it away, and look out. Here comes Zelaya. Zelaya, a foot race. Has to slow things up, trying to get some help. And that's just a great individual play.
Well, heads up play by Zelaya. Just as... There's Darwin Jones doing what he does best. Gets to the byline, comes with pace across the goal. In the end, cleared out with great difficulty.
So throw-in coming up by Jabantore.
Looks like it was number 27, Dejan Jakovic from Canada, with that goal-saving clearance from Darwin Jones. Just looking at Zelaya, did a great job dispossessing and finding space. Just doesn't have the wheels anymore to take advantage of that space.
Now Quinn, like near giveaway there, Sandoval in the middle of it, the Honduran. They'll send it out. And Orange County will place it down here. It's been about what we thought so far. Ryan, sort of choppy. Both teams sort of feeling each other out. But Las Vegas, again, there's just moments in the season where you kind of scratch your head.
Yeah.
And early on in the first 20, you've definitely done that a few times.
Yeah, and now they left, the formation has to be altered. What started off as a 4-4-2 is now a 4-4-1 with Zelaya, who does not have the legs to take advantage of open spaces up front by himself now. And now Orange County has a lot less pressure on their defense. So now more orange shirts are going to start pushing up. And it's going to be harder for Vegas to defend. Great read by Gabe Robinson.
Van Wolfgang, they work on the far side now. This is Quinn. Quinn, left-footed with the service. Comes back out, Amico. You can just tell Zelaya's gonna have to work overtime here tonight. Nice run this time by Jabantore. Amico trying to stay with him. Sandoval sending it back. Zelaya trying to set up a little 1-2, and collision there will play on. Forrester.
Zelaya definitely trying to look for the contact and get the foul.
Flying in that time, avoiding contact was Sandoval. Sandoval playing with reckless abandon right now. They're going to need that type of effort, though, to get 3 tonight on the road.
Well, Jose Chipe Sandoval, the Honduran, who played in Colombia. He's going to have to use every bit of that experience tonight to drive his team through this midfield.
Now patience and possession for Vegas, and need a lot of this here tonight. Garcia Lopez will throw it in.
Garcia Lopez is built like a tree trunk. There's no way you can shove that guy off the ball. Just a powerful fullback.
Robinson will throw this one in on the far side for Las Vegas Lights. This has been a team that Coach Winalda admits, I knew I was going to have to coach and coach a lot, but not nearly as much as I thought coming in. It's just been that type of reconstruction project. And considering the work he has had to do and the team has had to do, I think the win total pretty impressive.
I think so, and just this time last season they had similar numbers, but the numbers were towards the end of the season. So with games to go, they have already covered last season's numbers, which is impressive by Ronaldo.
Ball serviced very quickly that time. Now Jakovic trying to stay on top of it. Orange County winning it back. Looked like near handball.
Oh, great
One
service.
touch that time. The ball inside the 6-yard box was at the doorstep and hammered out just in time. Las Vegas robbed of a goal.
Well, again, servicing from the right-hand side. And Zelea, the veteran from El Salvador. Here it is again. Sandoval in, and in came Olsen. Cervantes rather, and Zelea. The ball almost went in.
That's Ansa clearing it for Orange County. Well, time is running out to secure a season seat membership for the 2019 season, including the buy 2 season seats. Get 2 free offer while there is still time. Visit orangecountysoccer.com. Las Vegas wanting a goal there, not going to get it.
Well, Vegas looking for a free kick or penalty. I know Orange County has taken their goal kick quickly. And the players have to get back to their marks.
Las Vegas Lights coming in without Pata, without Preston, De La Fuente, or Fear. And also having to work without Edwin Rivas, their forward, as he exited in the first 10 minutes.
Puts a lot of pressure on Coach Ronaldo and this Vegas team. Looks like their formation has changed yet again. They've gone to 3 center-backs now.
Lots of space to work with here. Aidan Quinn sharing with Amico. Amico service in. Again, well played by Vegas, but won by Wolfgang. And Van Wolfgang. 2 defenders. He'll send it back and reset. One more time. Sent in. Gets a piece. Amico, the shot, and the goal! No, offside. They call the offside. Yes, the flag did go up that time, so wave it off. Looked like he was onside there for a moment, but the flag did in fact go up.
I think when the flick on came from Michael Seton, looks like that's when he was in offside position. So the pressure is on this Vegas team. Orange County closing in. Servicing from the sides. They've been knocking on the door. This time, goal disallowed.
Well, it looked like a good goal the moment it came off his foot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful the way that play developed, but wave it off.
Number 26, Hume, with that height,
Oh,
looks
yeah.
so comfortable heading the ball. Looks like Vegas are still pressing, even though they're a man down. Definitely chasing this game, and it's working.
It's not overly humid tonight. Perfect conditions.
Isn't it always sunny and 75 in Orange County?
I'm telling you. Love to move here. Maybe one day, huh?
Yeah.
Forster. They work out of the center circle. Things have settled in on both sides. Began this match in a helter-skelter, bizarre sort of fashion. Chippy on both sides. Now starting to see some pretty good soccer.
Well, the emotions have calmed down a bit. I'm sorry Rivers couldn't be around to see it. But the players are definitely starting to settle down and play their brand of soccer.
Michael Seton circling around. This ball given away. And second time that Torre has made it happen for Las Vegas Lights. Sometimes when you have circumstances that are overly challenging like this one, it can bring a side together. And that is what Coach Winalda is hoping for at this moment.
Very much so. Sometimes when players get sent off, the team sort of steps up and still come away with great performances. A 10-man team can't beat an 11-man team once they come together and they stay together and play like that throughout the 90 minutes. But that is very difficult to do. But we've seen this Vegas team still look very adventurous, even though they're down to 10 men.
Again in the line of fire, Christian Duke, along with Garcia Lopez. First time we've called Duke's name. Garcia Lopez all over him. Former UC Santa Barbara star. Only 5'6", certainly packs a punch.
Oh yeah.
So 30th minute, and still scoreless here in Orange County. Seton able to win that ball, and now sent in by Quinn. Ball just explodes off the foot of Aidan Quinn. Aidan Quinn has been an interesting story so far this year for Orange County. The fact that they've expected so much out of him. He's got 5 goals. Obviously not too shabby, but capable of so much more. It's kind of like a Batman without a Robin, though, this year. He kind of needs that complementary piece. They feel like they've got it now.
He does. He got very much isolated in that central role.
And meanwhile, here comes Jones again, continuing to have an impact. How about that challenge? Beautifully done. Another collision, and we play on. Things again getting a little testy as Coach Winalda gets up off the bench.
Looks like it was Torres with that sliding tackle. And an appeal for handball by Darwin Jones, but not called by the referee.
Now it's Amico sharing with Forster. Forster will send one in. Oh, the target was right there. Just skated right past Michael Seton. That is the guy they want in that situation.
Well, it was a peach of a ball by Forrester on that right-hand side. Talk about measured, looked up, just bended it around, and in came Forrester. Just has to make contact on it. And in the end, misses it, and the number 9 will have nightmares about that one tonight.
Now it's Orozco. There were questions, as great as Coach Winalda was as a player. And we'll continue this run here with Jones. Once more threatening. Jones somehow able to keep possession here. Not the second time, though, as Sandoval takes care of him.
Well, initially it was a great tackle by Gabe Robinson, but Darwin Jones kept possession and then just got dispossessed in the end.
Once again, it's the number 5 on this near side, Jamin Torre. Torre, 1v1. Nice move, trying to get it back on the 1-2.
I tell you what, their formation has changed from a 4-4-2 at the beginning of the game. Now it's a 3-4, 3-5-1-1 with Torre coming up that left-hand side and Garcia Lopez on the right. The 3 center-backs of Torres, Jakovic, and Gabe Robinson. So we're now definitely changing as this game started.
Just want to get clarification on something that we saw earlier in this match, Ryan. Whenever Edwin Rivas went off, immediately took off his jersey, it looked like he may have been sent off. He was not. He was injured as the ball is struck hard. Olsen right there to save it for Las Vegas Lights FC. But as a credit to Rivas, we have got to get that right. Rivas was in fact injured. Pablo Cruz comes in off the bench for Las Vegas Lights. So we are at even strength on both sides. And an unfortunate situation for Edwin Rivas.
Yeah, good clarification there. I know Pablo has to come in a tough situation. Didn't get a chance to warm up. An early exit for Rivas. Not sure what the injury is. But Pablo has to step in and fill those shoes right away.
'34th minute. Orange County has certainly had some opportunities. Thomas Olsen, 8 clean sheets on the year in goal for Las Vegas Lights. Bishop Gorman product. Oh, this ball beautifully done. Amico with that touch, tried to get it over to Jones. Leads him just a little bit. Jones said, hey, I don't know if you needed to pass it that time. Let's see, one more look here.
Well, poor decision by the overlapping right back there. Amico was in on goal, tried to find Darwin Jones. If it came off, it would be clever, but he still had a clear shot. And it was more of a defender in an attacker's position with a poor decision by the number 3. But what a ball by Forrester to split that defense in 2.
You think Amico should take that shot?
Oh, clearing on goal. You have to go for the last post. If the keeper gets a hand to it, Darwin Jones follows up and taps it in. You always try to kick the ball across the keeper's body. If he gets a hand to it, Jones follows in for the goal.
Pablo Cruz. Holding it now for Las Vegas Lights. Torre. I think just a good, solid possession here all around would work wonders for the visitors. See if they get a corner kick out of it this time.
Tough tackle on the overlapping Torre. And they got themselves a goal kick. In this formation, this 3-5-1-1, both Torre and Garcia Lopez are going to run from from touchline to touchline. It is a thankless job playing a wing back.
Possession now very fluid for the home side. Here's Forrester. Lobs one right to the 18. Seton comes over and handles it. Ooh, contact this time, and we'll get a whistle. Forrester goes down, and you know what? I'm not so sure about this one.
The thing is, it's the sound of it. You can hear the cleat on shin guard. And I think the referee took note of that. And that's what made up his mind. And that's the problem of leaving your feet. Goes to ground. And Forrester wins a free kick.
So Olsen on guard in goal for Las Vegas Lights.
This angle definitely favoring the left footer as the Number 20, Duke, stands over it with Jerry Van Wolfgang. That is the most impressive name I think I've heard in a long time.
Definitely one for the all-name team. Van Wolfgang runs right past it. Duke dialing it up. Little 1-2.
Something off the training ground, Drew.
Right there for the taking. And come up empty again. Forster on the ground this time. Crossed in the air. Over the head of everybody. Hume tracks it down.
Well,
Orange County will send another one in. They're threatening here. One-timer, this time by Quinn. And sent over the crossbar once again. I'll tell you, they are so close.
well, I think there were 3 different opportunities in that sequence. Starting with the free kick, looks like, and the ball played back across the goal. It was Quinn with the left foot splice. And the big defender, Hume, spoons this one over, but he was in an offside position anyway. But Quinn got nothing on that. Kicked that one with the Adidas sign on the left side of the shoe.
Walker Hume, defender out of Dallas, Texas, former member of FC Dallas. Really provided a nice presence for Orange County here this season. It's incredible. Orange County SC in 14th place, but still just 4 points out of a playoff spot. We're talking a win and a draw. Quick pace now by the visitors.
Number 11, Forrester, took a hack at Torrey, went right in front of the referee. Interesting to see what the referee does when this ball goes out of play.
In position now, Cruz trying to dial one up. Here comes the service, a little bit low. And Orange County SC able to take care of it. Seton, so dangerous with the ball at his feet. Tries one on the ground. Olsen will hammer it out. It'll give us a chance to tell you about ESPN Plus. Fans, you can follow your team in the rest of USL Championship all season long on ESPN Plus. Home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and much more. Join the over 2 million sports fans who've already discovered ESPN Plus and watch the championship live every week. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com.
Drew, I have ESPN Plus package, and I cannot leave. I can't live without it now. Such great lineups, every sport covered. Just an amazing deal that ESPN offers.
Great documentaries. I'm trying to get a discount. Can't even get a discount. I got to pay that $5. Certainly worth it, though. It is certainly one of a kind.
USL 1, USL Championship.
Yep, the brand new Peyton Manning documentaries, too, if you follow the other sports.
UFC.
Incredible.
Baseball.
The soccer action, though, is second to none.
Yes.
Right
ESPN
now on
has
ESPN
stepped up.
Plus. 40th minute. And business has really picked up here over the past 20 minutes.
So with 14 minutes gone, both teams have settled in. And Orange County with a 70% possession rate, over 30% for Las Vegas. Something we kind of expected, but not to that extent.
Sure.
Orange County are definitely a high possession team. And Las Vegas more of a counter-punching team.
Amico once again finds Seton. Seton well marked, and now it's Amico. Switch the point of attack. And there's Walker Hume again. Now it's Forrester, under the radar guy for Orange County SC. Doesn't light up the stat sheet, but does so many little things that are so important.
You know, all you need to know about these teams' bios, like we said at the start, 1,300 extra passes Orange County has over Las Vegas. Yet Las Vegas has 40 more shots than them throughout the season.
Yep.
The possession rate right now, 69 to 21. And yet, the shots are 3 shots to 4. Very much consistent to what the stats were coming into this game.
Giveaway this time. Taken right back by Las Vegas. See how sometimes careless they are with the ball. Las Vegas Lights. Coach Winalda now looks on a little bit of concern here as this game being played mostly in the Las Vegas half.
You know, you want teams to earn goals. You want them to break you down the hard way and get a goal. You don't want them to be giving up a ball in your own half and there are 2 passes and into the box. That's disheartening for a coach on any team. It's the kind of things that gives coaches ulcers.
Coach Winalda mentioned the job he has done, the venture into coaching, as soccer in the United States has taken such an incredible turn. Loose in the box, eventually hammered out by Lights FC. It's just kind of free for the taking. And now a good battle going on here. And what an individual effort. Zelaya holding things up now. Can he get a shot off? There it is. And right into the arms of the keeper.
Well, the Cardinals sin for any defenders to let the ball drop. And looks like the number 3, Amico, did. And Zelaya pounced on it, out-muscled him, got on the end of it, just got a shot off, a weak one. But it just shows the cunning ability of Zelaya, just using all that veteran experience to outwit Amico. Oh, great read by Torre, rather. Just going back to Eric Winalda, one of the first Americans to play soccer in Europe, in the highly reputable Bundesliga in Germany.
Well,
called by the referee.
What a week it has been here for Orange County SC, as the signing of the youngster who we're going to talk a lot about at halftime, Francis Jacobs, out of Laguna Beach, only 14 years old. And he's a player that Coach Coutier says has just amazing potential. I know only 14, sometimes it is hard to believe. Still developing physically, obviously, and a guy that they're going to slowly work into action. We're going to get to talk more about him at halftime. And Ryan, just an amazing, really, piece of news, not just for Orange County SC, but really for all of United States soccer, because he is certainly a player to watch.
Yeah, you know, and that is such a great story. But the important thing is, if they can do it, to keep it under wraps. You don't want the media to get too hype this guy too much.
Seton gets airborne, and now Jones comes over. Jones taken down inside the box and will play on here. Well, easily could have been a foul. And a PK for Orange County SC. Vegas lucky not to get whistled. Now it gets really physical. Forrester will win it back.
Well, it was the Canadian Jakovic came across and dispossessed Darwin Jones.
And there is the youngster that I was just talking about, Francis Jacobs. He's physical, he is skilled, he's got the speed. Needs to fine-tune, obviously, a lot to his game, but what a future for this young man. And the beautiful thing is, we've got the system now in United States soccer where we can bring it along very, very slowly. Great talents like this young man.
Yeah, the more exposure he can get within the club, get game time with these guys behind closed doors, and of course playing in his own age group with the US under 15s, US under 16, etc. That's the type of development you want to see in those sort of settings, and then in 4 or 5 years time to see him on this sort of standard, this sort of stage. But yeah, what a find that was.
Extra time now, got 2 minutes of it. Still scoreless. Orange County has probably had the advantage here in the run of play. Las Vegas Lights FC trying to defend here as Rivas went out with a lower body injury early in this match. Pablo Cruz came in as Lights have been hanging in there. They've dodged some big time bullets by the home side. So far, so good here. as we're still even. And I'll tell you what, Zelaya is putting in a heck of an effort. Surrounded by 2 and 3 defenders at all times.
It was a clumsy touch by Captain Orozco.
How come he doesn't have more help? Because he's made so many great individual efforts.
It looks like Coach Ronaldo, he mentioned that they cannot lose this game. And the fact they're just going to keep Zelaya up there by himself means that every time he gets the ball, his pass has to be backwards and not forwards. So it's going to be really hard to conjure up a goal for them.
Darwin Jones in Orange County SC. Several opportunities gone by the wayside after one half of play. Las Vegas Lights FC hanging in as Aidan Quinn comes off. Jones as well. Should be an exciting second half. Much to talk about at halftime. Hope you stay with us. Scoreless after 45 and change. Orange County SC and Las Vegas Lights.
What makes my famous brisket, chicken marinade, and punch so good? A lemon-lime secret ingredient I'm never going to tell. 7-Up. Who's hungry? Do more with 7.
You give them an inch, they will take a mile. Just like that. Goal! Orange County. Oh, it's a world-class goal from Orange County.
Orange County SC and Las Vegas Lights FC scoreless after one half of play. Drew Felios and Ryan Davis. A beautiful night in Southern California, and we told you at the end of the first half about the signing of Francis Jacobs and what it means to this great franchise, Orange County, as well as United States Soccer. A 14-year-old making such an incredible jump, the youngest male player to sign a pro contract in American soccer history. I mean, there's been some names in the past. Freddie Adu, certainly one that comes to mind, although this young man not taking quite the same path.
No, it's going to definitely come along a little bit more, a little slower rather, and that's going to play right in their hands. The club can get their mittens on him and mold him and help him develop into the player that he can be. 14 years old, from Laguna Beach, member of the USA Under-14 national team and 2018 US Junior national team. He will attend private high school locally and receive funding for college. Yeah, just such an exciting project this is. As we see over in Europe, João Felix, the Portuguese player who's 18 years old, plays for Atletico Madrid now. Just so much hype and news about him. But at 18 years old, he has grown into his body. So we're going to give this guy about 4 or 5 years for him to develop as well.
Just a good-looking young player, and if it works out like Cervantes, the youngster, the goalkeeper, at only 16 years old, what he's done so far for Orange County, things are going to work out pretty good. So, the week that was in USL Championship Soccer, as well as a preview of the upcoming game of the week, Tampa Bay and North Carolina.
Fortune can hit from here!
kick, and Opera and in. What a move.
Shot blocked, follow up, and that one blocked, ball still loose.
Stanley will try to create here. Tips it in, here's Rowe, up, ahead, continues, cuts back, strike coming, and just beyond the reach of Mangles, it's in. Towards the box, cuts around to Valle, goes down the strike, Philly on the save at the near post. Through the traffic, knocks it on, Soto there, back, the shot, and in! Josue Soto off the bench and putting Chattanooga up 2-1.
A little trickery now, maybe. McCabe goes for goal, and it's an excellent free kick. A long run-up produces a long-range effort from Niall McCabe. Not the first time that he cuts through from Dalgard. Dalgard still with it. He tees it up. Great effort, and a terrific opening goal for Hartford Athletic, coming by the way of Sebastian Dalgard.
Opportunities for the opponent. This ball comes in, headed away only to the top of the box. The leg storm, fully off the chest, and Portland has the lead in the 3rd minute.
Still Zach Zandy to drive, and what a save by Matt Pickens. Sent in towards the back post, headed on. Calais Brown, what a save.
Don Maduro, watch him on the tail end of this. He knows how good of a save it is. He turns around, slaps a little high five. Kevon George is going to be robbed. Calais Brown.
Scoreless here, Orange County SC, Las Vegas Lights FC. As we get you ready for half number 2. Some news and notes from around USL Championship and a busy time around the league as we get set for the stretch run. How about Phoenix Rising and their unprecedented season continuing? This team has it all.
14-game win streak. That does not happen with just one area of the soccer team. That starts from the back, the goalkeeper, all the way up, and the coaching staff as well. Credit to that entire club for pulling off a 14-game win streak.
Told you about Francis Jacobs and what his signing means to United States soccer. And Supporters Week is upon us, August 17th through the 24th. USL and Copa 90 teaming up to introduce Supporters Week. USLChampionship.com/supporters-week for more information. Let's size up the standings now in the Western Conference. Phoenix with a comfortable lead atop the table, 53 points.
53 points. They started off a little bit slow, but when they found their rhythm, boy, did they find it. So now everybody's playing for second place. And of course, the battle for playoffs makes this thing more interesting than ever.
And of course, the two teams we are watching tonight, Orange County and Las Vegas Lights FC, still very much into it. Well, Destination Irvine, the upcoming USL schedule, is brought to you by Destination Irvine, a place for business, a destination for fun. Some of the key games coming up, Phoenix and Sacramento Republic, always an adventure. Rio Grande Valley, El Paso, 5:30 Pacific time on August 24th. San Antonio, New Mexico United. New Mexico United, what a season they have had. Just an environment. I would love to visit what they have done in their inaugural season. And take a look at some of the scores. San Antonio FC, Rio Grande Valley, knotted at 2. That's a final. Austin, 5-1 over Tulsa. El Paso with a victory. And you see at halftime, New Mexico, LA Galaxy, Los Dos there, 1 apiece. Sac Republic, Colorado Springs Switchbacks later on here tonight. It's been interesting thus far. Orange County SC and Las Vegas Lights. The second half is straight ahead from Southern California.
At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you.
Fill up for the chance to win free fuel for a year. That's one of thousands of prizes in the Shell Great Gas giveaway. Fuel Rewards members are automatically entered when they fill up at Shell.
Welcome back to Orange County, California. Scoreless. Orange County SC and Las Vegas Lights. Here at halftime, Drew Felios, Ryan Davis. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Brought to you by 7-Up. Do more with 7-Up. And a very interesting opening few minutes as Orange County SC pressing right out of the chute.
Well, the high press works. Darwin Jones getting in the way of Olson. Just putting pressure on the keeper. Now that keeper's going to second guess every time he gets that back pass. Here's Quinn, ball over the top. Guess who it is? Darwin Jones again. 3 defenders converge. No problem. Gets his laces on the ball. Hits the crossbar. Comes back out. And Las Vegas survived the first scare.
How about the speed of Jones? Just takes your breath away every time the ball is at his feet.
Here's Las Vegas with their first threat. Ball on the right-hand side now. First time cross. Zalea gets to it and he almost trickles over the line. And Kamiko just clearing it off.
That's the best opportunity Las Vegas Lights had in that first half.
Here's Forrester with a dummy header. Quinn doesn't get a hold of it. And the big fella, Hume, spoons it over the bar, but he was in an offside position. And the score stays at 0.
So Walker Hume getting involved offensively. And then how about this? The great individual play by Zalea. Just great effort.
Well, as that ball bounces, Zalea gets into the play now. And the forward uses every bit of trickery that he has. And the left foot shot is tame in the end. But his skill itself was to get possession of the ball. And that was Zalea at his best.
So still scoreless. And as we get set to begin half number 2. Beautiful night for soccer here in Southern California. Orange County SC coming off a disappointing loss to Tacoma. 2-1. Had a draw with Sacramento back on July 27th. But the first half stats brought to you by Pro Sport. Take a look at the numbers, Ryan. Which numbers really stand out?
Well, it's everything that we expected with the possession. Orange County comes in with a whopping 69%. That's a little bit more than we expected, but still true to form with both of these teams. But the shot count, Las Vegas 4, Orange County 3. So 31% possession, but still more shots than this Orange County team. It just shows that they're a counter-attacking team, especially tonight at home in Orange County. Sorry, away to Orange County. They're playing the role of the counter-attack team.
So if you are Las Vegas Lights FC, you're without Rivas, of course, the rest of the way. Where do you go for goals here on the road in the second half?
Well, if you play the ball into the feet of Zelaya, he is good enough to play it back to the incoming midfielders. So you're going to look for Zelaya to lay it back off for people like Villarreal and Sandoval. Or even if the wing-backs can get up like Lopez and Torre, they can cross one in. And again, Villarreal and Zelaya will have to get on the end of it.
Very physical, a little chippy at times, as expected. And these two sides just have a little bit of the chip on their shoulder when they face off. Don't really like each other. Coach Winalda says that he's got to keep his guys calm, and he jokingly said too earlier in the week, my guys just keeping them calm, keeping them relaxed.
Focused.
Definitely is a challenge, yes.
Yeah, with so much family involved here tonight in Orange County, the emotions are high, the stakes are high, the bragging rights are going to be higher.
How about Olsen? Job he has done this season. What a surprise he has been for Lights FC. Underway here, half number 2. It's always good to see the hometown products have success. This ball stays alive and finally sent out by Lights FC. That's one of those balls where somebody's got to touch it eventually.
Early ball over the top, but the defenders allow it to drop. And what happens now? A lot of pressure on themselves. An emergency clearance takes place, and now Orange County retrieves possession.
And so with a long throw in. Ben Wolfgang got a touch on it. And now this is Villarreal. He goes down. And helped up immediately by Christian Duke. And a yellow very quickly here out of the chute. Christian Duke gets booked here in the 46th minute.
Well, what a shrewd move by Chipe Villarreal. Just getting in front of that ball, getting his head onto it. And luring Duke into the challenge. And as a result, the number 20, the midfielder, is in the books. Here's Duke on a yellow card. 44 minutes left to play. And his one warning has been given.
Orange County will go to that long ball once again. Jones on the other end of it. He is so good. Darwin Jones now waits for help.
I mean, it's almost like a video game now. You kick the ball out to the wing, and Darwin Jones is going to get on the end of it.
Seton very calmly getting things organized. Duke settles as well. Ansa sent out one more time. Here comes the service, and this one is simply off the mark. Need better quality in that final third.
But it just seems to be Darwin Jones is used as that counter target. Every time the ball is in the back line or deep in their own half, they just shoot the ball over to the wing, and they know he's there. It's their release valve when they're under pressure. And he does such a good job of making himself available. That's a skill in itself.
Now played out of the center circle. It's Villarreal. Look out. Vegas with an opportunity here. Garcia Lopez holding things up. He'll float this one in the air. Cleared out by the header. Still very much alive, though, for the visitors to do something with it.
Oh, what a dangerous cross by Lopez. And a good defensive header by Amico.
Now collision. And this bit of a frustration foul. Sandoval upset, having words with Jones. Not a friendly exchange. Sandoval, you're seeing some moments why this has become such a rivalry.
Well, the two captains coming together there, Sandoval and Orozco. And the referee is going to put him in the books now. So the Honduran, the well-traveled Honduran, and El Salvador international goes into the books.
So we definitely saw two different emotions within the course of a minute. One moment you're shaking hands, and right after this play it was a much different story. That was a hip check on Duke.
I don't think the referee got that one wrong. Looks like he came in there with complete intent.
Sometimes also it's not just the initial act, it's the discussion afterwards that helps to earn that yellow card. Christian Duke, you see how an emotional team this Las Vegas team can be. I mean, highs and lows, pretty much in every single contest. Gonna have those moments.
And you know, if that emotion is contained and directed into something, and you can get good results out of it, you can get an emotional win or an emotional run. But once things get testy and you're put on the back foot, then that emotion could turn into yellow cards, second yellow cards.
Sure.
And that puts the team in a totally vulnerable position.
It's all about time and place, right?
Yeah, how you channel it, right?
Orange County trying to build from the back here. Here's Walker Hume. Former FC Dallas product. Christian Duke. The Electric Company, alive and well here in Orange County. Such a great job supporting Las Vegas Lights FC soccer. How about this young man? Thomas Olson, a local product with those 8 clean sheets. Really stabilized that goalkeeping position. Second minute. Orange County trying for a quality chance here. They haven't had many of them and have had some trouble building here in half number 2.
Well, good job by this Las Vegas Lights team staying compact. And in the end, just disrupting the play there.
Orange County's plan coming in, try and make this pitch as big as possible. Keep things nice and spread out as they are doing right now.
That's a great example right there.
Yep, long pass. Keep this one on the ground.
Oh, heavy touch by Duke.
Las Vegas just waiting for the perfect opportunity on that quick counter. Orange County, meanwhile, attacking one more time on the ground. And right now the defense for Lights FC is up to the task. Here's Vermeer, the Dutchman. Well, tied up this time. And there's Seton getting involved. And he was all tied up that time with Jamin Torre. Well, check out the new OCSC merchandise arrivals for 2019, including new authentic jerseys players are wearing by Adidas at orangecountysoccer.com. New merchandise arrivals for 2019. Authentic jerseys. orangecountysoccer.com, great website. Had a chance to check it out all week long.
Great run by Sandoval, just couldn't get it back as he started the move. But it just shows what his skill set is, can get back and defend. And once the game is in front of him, he can then lead the charge with a counter-attack of his own.
Quick throw in. We're going to spot it, do it one more time. Chemistry of this Orange County side getting better week after week. Combo of Seton and Jones. It's one for the future. Something that Coach Cloutier sat them down, showed them video of other great duos of the past history of this great game and what they have accomplished.
Yeah, he touched on Dwight York and Andy Cole from Manchester United.
One of your favorites.
Yeah, any Manchester United fans out there, you would love to know that the Orange County has tried to use Seton and Jones as the Andy Cole and the Dwight York reference. Dwight York, of course, from Trinidad and Tobago, and Andy Cole, the famous English number 9.
Another yellow, this one to Forster. So it is getting really sloppy right now. That's the third yellow assessed tonight to Orange County. So Amico, Forster, and Duke all in the book.
Well, Zelaya just using possession well, using his body, and Forrester just charging in.
Sandoval trying to catch up to it.
It must be said that Las Vegas have done a great job in competing in the center circle. Sandoval, Vermeer, they've all stepped into that center circle and battled all night long.
Now some time and space to work with. Here's Jones, waiting for some numbers. Jones, little hesitation, fires it right into the side of the net. But he is so fast, almost sometimes too fast for what's happening around him.
Well, we saw in the first half, Darwin Jones getting to the byline and squaring it across. This time, trying to take the responsibility by himself and tries to go near post. Good defending by number 23, Torres. Stayed right in front of him as long as he could. There's Torres in the picture there.
8 goals this season for Darwin Jones. Does such a good job of running behind Seton, feeding off his play. And now it's Forster once more.
Oh, great trickery by Forrester. Still going.
Oh, easy whistle this time. You know, Ryan, I asked Coach Cloutier, who is the X factor for Orange County? Who's the guy that in the book, stats don't light you up, but doesn't jump off the radar, but is huge in your attack? He said number 11, Harry Forster, the guy who just went down. His play, absolutely critical.
Well, Harry Forrester, I wouldn't call him a box-to-box midfielder, but he certainly gets back behind the ball and defends somewhat. But going forward, he's such a skilled player. Great touch on the ball. Has good vision as well.
Free kick was knocked down. Orange County back on top of it. And keeping it alive. A little shove in the back this time, and that was Forster once more. I'm telling you, he is all over the place. Well, you can get updates and alerts all year long by following your club on ESPN.com. Search for Orange County SC, then click the follow button to keep up with the latest news and scores. Plus, get reminders on Orange County's next match. Go to ESPN.com now and click follow for your club. 59th minute. A little surprised we don't have a goal so far.
And credit to Las Vegas Lights. They've done their best to stay in front of Darwin Jones, with the exception of him hitting the crossbar in the opening stages. But Eric Ronaldo will be happy with a point here. This is Orange County's home. They're trying to get back in the win column after the disappointing loss to Tacoma. But Las Vegas has mixed it up with them, stayed disciplined at the back, and definitely competed in the center circle.
Substitute on the horizon. As you see for Las Vegas Lights FC, Jesus Gonzalez set to check in. See if the visitors can get something working. They've wanted this to turn into sort of an ugly game. I think they've gotten their wish here in the second half.
Yeah, we talked about the mental state, about the emotions running high. They've seemed to settle down in the second half here and really started to get their game going, as we see right now. Sandoval is such a big part of that.
Garcia Lopez. Credit Coach Winalda for that. Playing to his strengths to figure out what his guys have and how to best coach his talent. It's not always the case with coaches, Ryan. Sometimes coaches just want to implement their system regardless of the type of talent that they have. Credit Coach Winalda for recognizing what he's got, the pieces, trying to build accordingly.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to work with what you have. And Coach Eric Winalda seemed to have done that, especially making adjustments throughout the year.
Circling around now is Forster. Forster with a gorgeous pass, and Orange County on the attack once more. And coming up to clear again, Lights FC, and it's substitution time. This player substitution brought to you by The Big Ones, Inc. That's Big Ones, Inc. As Gonzalez, the big number 13 out of Pasadena, will check in now. And Vinny Vermeer, the Dutchman, will head out.
Well, Vinny Vermeer, one of the hard workers in that center circle we were talking about earlier, being replaced with Jesus Gonzalez, who ironically played under Ronaldo in Cal FC and Atlanta Silverbacks. So very much aware of what Coach Ronaldo wants. He's going to come in and plug that hole. Coach Ronaldo once said he has one of the best left feet he's ever seen.
Ball serviced in, skates across the box once more. Orange County players wanting contact. As you see, Jones thought he was held by the jersey. Boy, what if Las Vegas Lights can somehow figure out a way to get one here and leave here with 3 points? That electric company is going to be going absolutely crazy. They're going to take over this town by the end of the night.
It will be electric, Drew.
Fitting.
Just let that simmer. Just let that sit for a bit.
I'll let that bake. You are so creative, Ryan.
I have my moments.
Well, certainly, short time that they've been in existence, Las Vegas Lights FC has become a spectacle in the City of Lights. What a great sports town with the Raiders coming to town, beautiful stadium being built.
And I heard there's a place you could put 1 or 2 bets on it, on the games.
Maybe 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
My favorite place to vacation.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
You went there this year, did
Without
you?
Twice.
Twice this year.
Can't get enough.
Do you know I've never been to Las Vegas.
Oh, please.
Actually, I landed in Las Vegas on the way to Napa Valley last year.
But you didn't get off the plane.
I played a slot machine in the bathroom and that was it.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely gotta make your way down the strip, downtown, Old Vegas. Oh, so many great things to see. And just the vibe, the people, the energy, and now the sports flowing into the city. It is certainly my favorite destination, and I'm sure a lot of people on the crew in my ear right now saying, hey, let's all go after the match.
Well, Drew,
sounds like a plan.
Drew, you have a private jet. We could always just head out to the airport and head out there.
Yeah,
you know?
great staff too. Steve Pastorino in the front office. A great job that he has done.
You know, win or lose, these guys are dancing, singing, and maybe having a beverage or two. That's what this game of soccer is all about. Atmosphere. It's almost like a culture in itself.
Also, Brett Lashbrook, got to mention him and the great work he has done putting the franchise together. Coach Winalda, they've got that soccer mind that they were looking for, and just great days moving forward. Look out, Orange County attacking once more, and it was Jones now lining up on the left side. Little switcheroo here, Ryan, in the 65th minute.
But look at the ability of Gabe Robinson, Jakovic, and Torres to close down so quickly, stay compact. Those 3 center backs are just not giving an inch. Once the wing back got split with Darwin Jones, I mean, they just closed that space down where he couldn't get a shot. He could take a shot at the near post where it would come to nothing, but close down the pass.
Corner on the way, Olsen rising above for Lights FC.
Oh, look at the distribution.
Garcia Lopez looked like he was taken down. The electric company wants a foul, not going to get it this time. Certainly looked questionable. Well, this OCSC corner kick, it was fueled by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now to 83835 to download the app and begin saving on fuel. That last corner brought to you by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now 83835.
What was impressive about that play was the distribution by Olsen, throwing it in stride to Garcia Lopez to start a counterattack.
Darwin Jones once more. When is his moment coming? Crossed it across. And now it's Van Wolfgang. From distance, left-footed blast over the crossbar.
Well, good effort by Van Wolfgang rather. Ball coming onto his left foot, his weaker foot. Just couldn't get over it enough. So as Darwin Jones tried to find the seams on this left-hand side, it's going to take these centre-backs every bit of discipline and guile to hold their marks.
Las Vegas attacking once again. Will slowly place that time, just a little bit too high. Was trying to hit again. Garcia Lopez, just not the guy you want to set up for a header like that.
What are you trying to say, Drew?
Well, simply at 5'6", different from 6'4". Here's Seton. Seton, top of the box, shot and scored! Orange County finally on the board in the 68th. And dialing it up was Van Wolfgang.
Well, we have Darwin Jones, Michael Seton on the pitch. And who shows up? The man from the Netherlands, Van Wolfgang, and the most impressive name in soccer. Played outside to Seton, he rolls it back, and look at this, just bends the ball around. They can have two old sons in that goal, and they wouldn't get to it. What a beautiful chip shot in the far corner. A mid-range curler, they call it. And Van Wolfgang puts the home team in front. And the Las Vegas Lights, who came here and was settling in, are now back on the back foot. How do they respond? What does Eric Ronaldo decide to do? Does he start to push numbers up? Does he start to support Rodolfo Zelaya with more players? Oh, wow. Gabe Robinson, the rookie, just showing off his foot skills there. And Duke, who's on a yellow card, will have to watch himself. Of course, the Orange County coach doesn't think that's a foul.
So Jerry Van Wolfgang gives Orange County the edge here in the 68th minute. Now Las Vegas trying to come up with an answer. It's stabilized this game, and now I've got to come from behind. Chase this one down. Lights FC. Gonzalez. Switch the point of attack now. Circle back around, and here's Sandoval.
Well, you're at your most vulnerable when you've just scored. And we're seeing the Orange County shirts getting behind the ball. Let's see if they lose focus here and Vegas can get back into it.
Sent forward now, here's Jones. So electric tonight, done everything but score. Puts it on the ground. And no choice for Gonzalez but to hammer it out. Corner kick coming up for the home side. So join us when Orange County Soccer Club faces off against Rail Monarchs on Saturday, August 24th at Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine. Game starts at 7 p.m. Get your tickets at orangecountysoccer.com/tickets. And this OCSC corner kick fueled by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now 83835 to download the app and begin saving on fuel. Gets by this time. Orange County on top of it. Here's Forrester. Forrester, line drive this time, and it'll be a throw-in.
Great defensive header from the corner from Sandoval, and then from that cross was Djakovic, the 6-footer from Canada.
Got to tell you about the game of the week upcoming, August 21st. Wednesday night soccer, two of the best in the East. North Carolina FC welcoming in the Tampa Bay Rowdies. Playoff positioning heating up. August 21st, Wednesday night soccer, ESPN News. Still alive in the box, elevating is Olsen once again. So down a goal. Las Vegas. What is the best road to a goal here, Ryan? We'll have you answer that question in just a moment. This ball's going to get away, so it'll be a goal kick coming up. So if you are Lights FC, you're on the road, down a goal, where do you go to try and come up with one?
I think Orange County are now going to not really sit back, but they're going to stay compact and allow Darwin Jones to be that release valve when the pressure is on. So I think where you attack is with Garcia Lopez and Torre on the sides. You're playing 5 across the middle. You have a guy in the midfield, 2 extra men in the midfield rather. I think you come down the wings. That would be my point of attack for Las Vegas right now.
Seton and Jones, that combo electrifying once more. As Jones sends one wide right, tough angle that time.
Again, just good defending by Torres. Just staying in front of Jones, who's such a handful. But it must be said, these center-backs for Las Vegas Lights have done a great job tonight.
So corner kick coming up. And this corner kick fueled by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now to 83835. Download the app, begin saving on fuel. Here it comes. It's got some curl, and again, up to the task is Thomas Olsen. We also want to tell Orange County SC fans, show your support for veterans and current military members by joining us Saturday, August 24th. It's Military Appreciation Night. There'll be live swearing-in ceremony on that field, halftime, as well as other honorable events taking place on a very special evening. For tickets, go to orangecountysoccer.com/tickets. Just great to see the veterans, the ones that have served this country, honored, and just a classy gesture by this Orange County Soccer Club.
They cannot be honored enough.
Yep.
Credit to Orange County, like you said, for continuing that recognition.
And from what we are told, the swearing-in ceremony is as emotional and just as awesome as it gets. And a very classy gesture. Our producer Justin Cohen has witnessed it in the past, told us about it, and definitely something you want to check out if you have the opportunity. 74th minute. The lone goal by Van Wolfgang is the difference. Ansa now attacking for Orange County. They have so many just great athletes.
Oh, what a touch by Sandoval under pressure, using his head.
On the ground this time. And collected by Gonzalez. And coming up is Hume.
So here's Orange County trying to take the pace out of the game a little bit here now. Trying to dictate, but of course Quinn trying to pick his man out at the end. But once they have that ball, are willing to possess it now a little bit more.
Well, the USL unveiled its elite youth platform, USL Academy, allowing clubs at all levels across the USL to develop local youth and compete at the highest level across the United States, including the USL Academy Cup. For more information, go to uslsoccer.com/academy. Guys like Francis Jacobs, the 14-year-old, just signed by Orange County SC, representing the future of soccer here in this great country. Orange County trying to win this one as Van Wolfgang comes up. They're battling for every ball right now, even leading a goal. Far side, Orange County. Hold things up, obviously no hurries. 76th minute, up a goal. Now time and space for Quinn to let it go! And he scores it! From distance, Aidan Quinn on the board here in the 76th minute. It's 2-0.
Well, Orange County, led by Quinn in that center circle, we're playing with some possession game. And as Las Vegas backed up, as they retreated, they left room for Aidan Quinn with that cultured left foot. Here he is buying his time, taking his touches, looked up, and he just measured it into that first post. What a strike. And now the home team has now taken a commanding 2-0 lead. And starting the night, they were 4 points out of a playoff position. That could go down to 1. And Las Vegas Lights, trying to do anything but lose tonight, are now down 2-0 with 14 minutes to go.
What a strike by Aidan Quinn. Talked about how he had struggled at times this season, but he has not struggled tonight. Really flexing his muscle here in the second half, and he has played great, been the most active player on the field.
Just the orchestrator. Look how deep he was to get that ball in the center back position to start the attack.
Now over the top, this is where they're so good. Seton spinning, nearly got a foot on that one, and it would have been real trouble for Olsen.
Well, that was physical between Gabe Robinson, Jakovic, and Seton. But the number 9 is willing to bang.
You know, just by the eye test, Ryan, you see athletically and even skill-wise, Orange County has a major edge in this match.
Yeah, this Las Vegas team, Eric Ronaldo talked about just trying to make do with what he has on this roster. But they're bringing some veterans in, bringing in Zelaya most recently. Then they have Chippy Villarreal. So slowly they're trying to build this roster up.
Torre, a little bit late getting there. Las Vegas trying to cut this lead in half here in the 79th minute. As you see Forster come over, again, doing the little things to help his side. You see still, though, the fight is there for Las Vegas. The will to win, the effort certainly there. Just moments like this on the road when you need that one player to really sort of take over in moments and turn the tide and make a play. I think that, at this point, could be what this side is lacking.
Most definitely, Drew. I think Zelaya, just being at that later stage in his career now, is just not that person to... He's not the X Factor anymore. I think he's the Robin, not the Batman. And they need to have a Batman out there.
Orange County group tickets are a great way to enjoy an evening of soccer with your community. Save up to 50% off single game prices when you schedule a group of 10 or more. Ask about game experiences and group leader incentives. Contact us at orangecountysoccer.com. That's orangecountysoccer.com. 2-0. The score right now. Goals by Van Wolfgang in the 68th, and then Aidan Quinn following it up in the 76th. And Seton wants to get in the scoring column as well. Sends this one wide. Jones got a touch as well. Here's Quinn once more. Ansa and Quinn sharing. Right now, if you're Orange County, also just take as much air out of it as you can, right? Continue to just find feet.
Well, possession is like body punches in a boxing fight. If you just keep the ball, you have to chase it. That just takes the wind out of you. And that's exactly what they're doing to Las Vegas right now. And Quinn, just being the orchestrator that he is, just looking for the pressure and moving the ball away from the pressure.
Now they go forward. Oh, nice touch this time. Struck with the left foot and cleared by Lights FC. And see a player going down. Looked like possible cramping as we get ready for some subs late in this match. Substitutions brought to you tonight by Big Ones Inc. And Echevarria will check in for Zelaya And Coach Winalda appreciates the effort from Zelaya. As you said, Ryan, love the skills, love the effort, love the leadership. Just not quite enough in the tank here tonight. But the effort, the pride, everything else is there. And time for a corner kick fueled by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now 83835 to download the app. Another opportunity, and Orange County trying to pour it on. Offside is called though. We'll wave this one off. So still within reach for Las Vegas. Once again, the goal waved off.
Just another warning shot there to Las Vegas. How quickly this Orange County team could get into that box, into dangerous positions. 2 passes and they're in.
See if Las Vegas can build here, create some opportunities with just under 8 minutes left to go in regulation time. Ball just free in the midfield. And you see that just the consistent possession lacking by Lights FC in the last, say, 10 to 15 minutes of this match. Gabe Robinson trying to build from the back here. And while we get a moment, we'll also take a look at some scores from around the league. The best in the West in action here tonight. Some of those scores: El Paso, San Antonio, Rio Grande Valley, 2-2 draw there. New Mexico, a draw with Los Dos.
You know, Drew, Winalda just reiterated to us that they just couldn't afford to lose tonight. After coming off a 0-0 draw away to Sacramento Republic.
Sure.
A brave draw, if you want to call it that. The loss tonight will be disheartening, but coming up, they're at home against the Portland Timbers too. Then away to Tulsa Roughnecks. Then away to Real Monarchs. I mean, those are games they can get points off. So it's not the be-all and end-all tonight, but certainly a punch in the stomach. And quite the opposite for Orange County. Just a big emotional win tonight against this Vegas club. After a disheartening loss away to Fresno 2-1.
Sure.
Now they're back in the win column and going from stride to stride now.
All Orange County here in the past 20 minutes. They have dominated play. Las Vegas Lights have not even had a chance on the opposing goal.
Not impressed. I mean, this is not a 4-0 scoreline. This is a 2-0 scoreline. And this began 5 minutes ago, so with 10 minutes on the clock. The pressure that came from Las Vegas has been pretty weak. They haven't closed down properly to dispossess this Orange County team. Left too many gaps for Orange County to play out of.
Seton tries to thread the needle. Really starting to connect the dots now.
And this Las Vegas team just seemed to be completely gassed now.
Now it's Seton. So dangerous with the ball. Trying to sneak one in. He'll keep it, cut it back, and score it. What individual effort.
Well, mentally, they were beaten. The heads dropped about 5 minutes ago. And Michael Seton has just waltzed through this Las Vegas team. Got a lucky bounce. but it epitomizes where Orange County was at this stage of the game as compared to Las Vegas. The ever-dangerous Michael Seton gets his goal, and it's now 3-0, and now it's surely over for Las Vegas tonight.
Michael Seton's job, get into the box and score goals. He does that right here perfectly.
He gets a lucky bounce there, but does he make the most of it? Djakovic with a half-hearted attempt, as we see here. And Seton just waltzes in and taps it past the exposed Olsen.
And instead of celebrating, goes right over to his teammate who went down. And his Robin, as we've made the superhero reference so many times tonight, Darwin Jones. As you see, Giovanni Ramos-Godoy set to check in for Orange County. Substitutions brought to you by Big Ones, Inc. And done is the night of Darwin Jones. Coach Cloutier appreciates the effort. This young man didn't score, but he certainly did a lot, threaten that back line of Lights FC all night long.
Constantly found it, gave his team an outlet, and not just an outlet to keep possession, but a threatening outlet, like 1 against 3, 1 against 4, where the other team, where the rest of the team can catch up. What an inspiration Darwin Jones is.
Another giveaway, another chance, knocked down, this time by Olsen.
We'll talk about the Teals being up. A bit of trickery now.
But certainly nights like this, if you're Las Vegas Lights, just have to suck in, learn from. And, you know, there's that motto in sports, you never lose. You either win or you learn. Tonight's a night to certainly learn from. As tripped up this time, let's see, this could be yellow card possibly. The referee reaches into his pocket. Let's see if he takes anything out.
No matter what here, Drew, I think the analogy, yes, yellow card comes out.
Wow, red card. Oh, wow. That's second yellow, yes, of Sandoval. He was assessed a yellow earlier in the night in obvious disappointment.
But what's mind-boggling to me, so you're 3-0 down with 2 minutes to go. Why put a challenge like that in and put the referee in that position, and now you're going to miss the next match? So now Sandoval has not only impacted this match, he impacts the next match now. With this, got dispossessed, and now, yeah, with the 2 arms around, there's just no chance after that. The referee's in the position now, he has to give you the second yellow.
It was a long walk to the locker room.
I think the analogy is here, the wheels have fallen off the wagon here for Las Vegas.
And the set piece off the post. Nearly tucked it in. That top shelf.
Aidan Quinn was not done yet. Excellent free kick.
I mean, this is why, Ryan, we are seeing why. We got 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up, by the way. This is why Coach Cloutier says, nobody's going to want to play us in the postseason. If we find a way to sneak in,
he did say that, yep,
that Western Conference playoff, we have got the skill we feel that can compete with anybody. Remember, this team has a big win over Phoenix earlier this season, and they can be dynamic. As Las Vegas right now plays with 10. Orange County continues to blaze away. And in case you're wondering, that is the 6th red card by Las Vegas this season, tied for first in the league, and a statistic you don't want to lead in. Seton tries to sneak one in, and they're actually tied with Louisville City in that category.
6 red cards, Drew. At what point do you ask the coach the question about the disciplinary problems?
Yep. There's 5 coming in. I believe that was number 6.
So at what point do you start asking the technical staff, the assistant coaches and the coach, where's your role in the disciplinary situation of your club?
Good point.
And I think that's a fair question to ask.
That's kind of been the identity of this Las Vegas side since they entered USL Championship. To kind of take chances, be reckless even at times when it benefits the club. Unfortunately, sometimes it comes at times when it does nothing but hurt.
But red cards, of course, you're down a man and you put your team in a vulnerable situation, but it also takes the individual out of his rhythm. Now you have to sit out a game, maybe 2 games, and your rhythm leaves you. You don't get a rhythm.
This young man, Edson Alvarado, part of our next substitution brought to you by Big Ones Inc. He is just added from the PDL side of Orange County, hardworking and dynamic. At times they feel that he can be the guy to kind of assist Aidan Quinn and be a great sidekick for him as Forrester puts in just another tremendous body of work.
Well, Forrester was that type of player you had to have at home instigating the game. That type of player that sort of is pushing the game. Alvarado would be the perfect foil to play alongside Quinn away from home against a big offensive club. So yeah, they definitely have players in various positions. This team can change identity quickly if they want to, this Orange County club.
Yeah, just to confirm, that was in fact the 6th red card on the season for Las Vegas. So, 93rd minute, and Orange County putting the finishing touches on this one. Las Vegas was in it about almost midway through the second half, but then Orange County just seemed to take over the match, and after that first goal by Van Wolfgang, the floodgates would open. Quinn with one final touch, and perhaps one final shot coming up from Orange County. Shot taken just right as Ramos Godoy had an opportunity, and that's going to do it. From here in Orange County, head coach's embrace, at times chippy, at times even a little bit nasty. Las Vegas Lights able to hold down the fort until about midway through that second half, when this guy, Aidan Quinn, and his lads just took over. Van Wolfgang with the first goal, and then it was Quinn separating himself. He is tonight's body armor man of the match. Aidan Quinn, just dynamic and all over the place.
Make no mistake, the linchpin of the midfield in between that defense and that midfield unit. He's the leader on the pitch, may not be the captain, but certainly they go the way he goes. He's a distributor, and he gets behind the ball and marks space, marks runners coming through the middle. Aidan Quinn, his value cannot be stated enough. What a player.
And it's time now for tonight's save of the match, brought to you by CISO Share, moving security programs forward. And a tremendous save made by Ansa, coming over just in time to bail out his keeper, Cervantes.
Cervantes made a brave save there, coming at Zelaya. Here he is, he's down on the ground already, and Zelaya hits him in the back. A brave save, I'll call it, which makes it a great save.
Cervantes had another clean sheet to his total. 3-0, the final score from Orange County.
You give them an inch, they will take a mile. Just like that.
Goal! Orange County. Oh, it's a world-class goal from Orange County.
Think all premium fuels are the same? New Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline is engineered with 4 levels of defense against gunk, wear, corrosion, and friction. That helps keep your engine running like new. So maybe it's time to unthink what you think about premium fuel. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus Premium Gasoline. It's fuel for thought.
3-0 the final score. Orange County SC will add 3 to their 27-point total. They'll finish the night with 30 points on the season, 7 victories now. And it is time now for our highlights. They are brought to you by 7-Up. Do more with 7-Up. Orange County, a bit of a slow start offensively. Both sides mixing it up early. Got a little ugly at times. Edwin Rivas going off with an injury for Lights FC. This one-timer, a little bit wide, taken by Aidan Quinn. He would eventually straighten that out, though.
Yes, he will. Long ball over the top. There's Duke. So Wolfgang, sorry, putting it out to Aidan Seton. And there's Wolfgang, just a clever mid-range curler into the far post. Olsen didn't have a chance. And the home team goes up 1-0.
Game in the 68th minute. And then after that goal, you just saw the confidence just soar off the charts. Aidan Quinn from distance.
Aidan Quinn just measured this one. They backed off of him, took his time, and just slots it into that first post. They took a commanding 2-0 lead, and what we saw after the last 10 minutes was just demoralizing. Seton gets a lucky bounce, just goes past Djokovic and just slips it past Olsen, and it's 3-0. The lights are out. Put the jello in the fridge, crack that beer. The night's over.
Saw Coach Cloutier, how excited he was after the goal by Seton, wanting this young man to break out. He did just that here tonight. The way he holds the ball, unstoppable late in matches whenever legs get a little rubbery. And Las Vegas Lights FC just did not have an answer here late.
Did not. In the second half, they lost their legs. They lost that fight. And Sandoval, who was on the yellow card, the captain, just grabs the player after being dispossessed, puts the referee in an awkward position here, has to give him that second yellow. He knows it. And now the captain takes the red card and now misses the next game. And Coach Ronaldo will have to find someone to fill those big shoes that Sandoval wears in the middle of the park.
So Las Vegas Lights FC will have to just take this one, get ready for their next match. And for Lights FC, that next match will be in 1 week as they take on Portland Timbers 2, followed by Tulsa Roughnecks FC. And look at our stats. What really stands out to you? How about the 12 shots against 4 for Las Vegas?
That was huge. The possession sort of stayed consistent from the first to the second, but chances was starting to be created in that second half, and the shot total just went off the charts. And as a result, Las Vegas Lights find themselves in a very vulnerable position, and in the end losing comfortably 3-0 to Orange County.
Well, the stats were brought to you by Pro Sport, and that just about does it for us. Orange County with the victory over Las Vegas Lights FC as Aidan Quinn leads the way. Seton a late goal as well. Hope you enjoyed it. For Ryan Davis, I'm Drew Felios. Have a terrific weekend. See you soon.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.